of governments, guns, tattoo, controller. Sugar bong. Sugar boom, boom, boom. Oh, man. Where's my knife? Son of a... I don't even know where the freaking other one is. Well, I'm a freak. I'm a widow. What the hell are you doing here? You don't belong here. Here, please. William, Danielle, Michael, CJ16. Harry, what's up, buddy? Hola. 94, yeah. Freaking getting into stuff as usual. Well, how's everybody been, people? This is another edition of the Tool Boss 33 Days of Christmas holiday season. And we're going to take a look at one of these deals that you could still get if you're lucky enough at your local depot. Now, if you can't, I'm sure you can still go online and still be available. Now, it's a funny little pack. You see how they do it? Most of them are, perfectly straight. You got a little bit of an angle on their little packaging. But out of all of the stores I've been into, these were the only ones that you could still get. Like I said, a lot of people bought those Milwaukees. And again, $149, not a bad price. I just think, you can get two of them and a tool. But, I understand that you might not need the tool. I don't know. I just don't like buying bare batteries. Now, if they're $50, or like the Ryobi, $79, or for the Ridgid here, $89. Now, that is a 12 amp hour, so it was a good price, but I just don't know. But we're going to take a look here at the Ridgid 8 times more runtime. I guess that's over a 2 amp hour battery, right? They don't tell you. If you saw the video on the Bluetooth feature with these batteries, it's actually pretty cool. Not exactly sure, not too many people downloaded the app. That was very surprising. But, it is a pretty cool little feature. Again, are people going to download it? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's kind of catching on too much. It is a cool little feature. Don't get me wrong. Now, this is the 9 amp hour battery. You got your M18. All right, good, Acme. Mota 66G, what's up? Hey, Sergio Javier Benitez. Autobahn. I put up In-N-Out Burger, dude. Darren, what's up, Darren? Chef Pete, what's up, Daniel? Stains one, what's up? Gandhi Patel, what's up? Wow, a lot of new people. DA, yo, Isa, Primo, Ricky, Honda 97, CJ16. Welcome, everybody. Brian, my brother. All right, so if you know anything, I'm going to try to give you little details on these batteries. Now, you guys remember I did a 3 amp hour unboxing, little, review video on the 3 amp hour. Now, that is the only Ridgid battery that has the 21700 cells. All right, the 6 and the 9 have, I guess you could say, higher capacity 18650 cells, which is an improvement. But some people are under the Grande Maestro. Garner, what's up? Sean Taylor, Scott Hall. I think that's Mr. Israel. EJ Demon. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving, brother. Dickie Richard Garner, the Ryobi. And we will be doing the Ryobi 9 amp hour also. No problem, Harry. Thanks for joining us, Ben. All right, so yeah, so like I said, 18650s, so I think out of all, now the Ryobi also, of course, but we know the DeWalt flexible and the Milwaukee. Now the Milwaukee 9 amp hour battery also has 18650s. So much like the Milwaukee 9 amp hour battery. Now this is a little bit bigger, but we're gonna take a look. We got the 5 here. Let's get cracking, lacking, racking, jacking. How's everybody doing there? Been a little under the weather. The freaking weather. Oh yeah. Guns tattoo. I gotta get a blade, man. I lost two knives already. 2 knives gone. I gotta grab one out of my USA made 50 piece. Well, now I'm down to 8 blades, but this was a 50 piece. USA made utility blades. Nice little thing there. We're gonna put her in there. We're gonna open her up. So take a look here. We got the 9 amp hour Bluetooth 3-year warranty on these Ridgid batteries. Now, remember, people, you only get their lifetime warranty. Oh, dude. You see? Somebody check their new blades and see if they have that Milwaukee. I hope you can see that. Can you see it? Oh my God. Yeah. These are the real deal, man. You guys got screwed. Well, I got screwed too, because I bought one. But you're getting this. Haha. I'm giving this away as a gift, so. Part of our Christmas. It's nice, right? I never noticed the Milwaukee thing on it. So I usually use Ryobi or Husky utility. All right, so let's rock this up here. Now, these things are a pain in the neck, but we're going to crack her open. We're going to make a small incision right there and right around the clavicle vein. Then we're going to turn her around and see if we can just really penetrate this area. That's a very important area there. Then we're going to try to really just cut through this section, because this is a lot of issues sometimes in there. And then, yeah. All right. As you can see, the patient, I mean, just a few minor, just perfect incisions with your Milwaukee fastback utility knife that we love so much. Let's crack her open. All right, so she's a big girl here. Inside, we got some paperwork. And what is this? 100% capable. Oh, wait, is this that? All Ridgid 8. We're going to see about that. All right, it says 100% compatible with the X2, X3, X4, and also the Gen 5X. Now, as many of you people know who got the new Milwaukee 12 amp hour battery, if your tool did not accept it, if the slot wasn't big enough for your 12 amp hour battery, free of charge and a free shipping label, unlike what Ridgid does, you can send your tool in and they will make it 12 amp hour capable, compatible. Now, do they have a little thing here that I can send my Ridgid tool into if my battery doesn't fit? We're going to find that out. Do not return to store. See? I still got people saying, I bring them to Home Depot. No. You still... Does anyone like tools more than the... You should get you rabbit bush short stick vacuum. I was actually, Makita is coming out with a new... I was going to get her the Bosch, actually. But Makita's coming out. Now, again, if you guys know, real quick, I don't want to... Actually, since he brought it up. you know, Makita has their little vac. They need to come out with a nice shop. Oh, this is just the Bluetooth stuff, how to kind of set it up. Not important. Let me close this door because this cat is running wild. Yeah, you know, the Makita 18 volt. Now they have a 12 volt, the old torpedo style. Exactly the same. They're both excellent. The Makita vacuum has been around for 7, 8 years. And again, don't fix what ain't broken, I always say with that vac, because it's such an awesome vac. But they're coming out with a new one. Now, what I've gathered from the new one, again, same exact frame, look. Oh, this freaking cat is still in here. She's got dust all over her face. What were you doing? What were you doing? Look at her. She got something in her ear. Look. Huh? What are you doing? All over her eyebrow. Richard Garner. Look at. All right, come on. Let me get her out of here. Yeah, come on there, buddy. Yeah, you big. All right. So same exact style, same exact look. I think it's just going to have a little bit more suction, some more CFM. So very excited about that. All right, so here is the 9 amp hour battery. Actually, really not as big as I thought. Really about the same size as Milwaukee's 9 amp hour battery. Might be a little bit longer, but you know, not too bad. Now here's the 5. So here's a little comparison to the 5. Let me take a look from over here. So obviously it's bigger. I wouldn't say 2 times bigger, but it's bigger. And we'll take a closer look from this angle. So not much higher actually, but you know, these Ridgid batteries are like bricks. Heavy, obviously a little bit longer than most. But the 9, now I don't have the 6. I'm sure Daniel or one of you guys have the 6. And I'm sure compared to the battery larger than a cat, Jason. Yeah, it's you know, the 5 isn't high, it's just long. And it's so long that, you know, we had a lot of issues with this battery with the hammer drill. You know, we were using the hammer drill, a lot of vibration with spade bits. This battery would vibrate right off the tool. A lot of comments on people having the same issue, not only with this battery, but with the 4. With the 4, I never had an issue. All right, so again, Bluetooth capable. Let me, hold on, guys. I got my 12 amp hour over here charging. I'm gonna grab her in a 9. So we can kind of see what's going on. What's going on? Hey! I'm stuck, you son of a... I'm stuck! Who gets freaking stuck in their freaking garage? The boss. Okay. Oh. There we have it. Alright, so we got the 9. Now, yes, like I said, pretty much the same height as Milwaukee's, but so much longer. I mean, it's might not look as a, again, you're looking. That's a pretty big battery. All right, and you got to remember, DeWalt 2 is also, I think the DeWalts are actually even a little bit smaller than Milwaukee's. So, Do you have a new Milwaukee 12-volt driver? What's up, Mike Hinson? So, just a little bit longer. Actually, the Ridgid and the Milwaukee might, right this area makes the Milwaukee a smad bit higher. But, you know, not too bad. All right, now compared to the 12. You're looking at pretty much, you know, probably the same type of setup. Now, obviously, there's another round of cells in the Milwaukee, but, I mean, the length, and of course, the height is a little bit higher on the Milwaukee, but it's also a little bit higher on the 9 amp hour. So, if you're looking at it, it's the same length as the 12. It's longer than the 9. Talking strictly Milwaukee here. So it's the same length, but the Milwaukee 12 volt a little bit higher. So what's about that? Now let's see if we can actually use this thing in tools that we want to use it in. All right, what do you say? What do you say to EJN? All right, here is my area light. All right, this is what I don't have lit. That's why the lighting is a little bad in here as we speak here. But the light is pretty good. 99 bucks. I think it still is. This is the R8694820 hybrid self-writing. Ooh. Self-writing area light. Ooh. So, pretty cool. Like I said, you just press this button on and off, and it's got a dial to dim or fully illuminate or any type of vary lighting you would want. Okay. Now, as you know with this, you can use, it's a hybrid, so you just pop this out, and it becomes a AC powered light. So that's pretty cool. AC adapter. Now the AC adapter doesn't come with this unit if you want to get it. All in all, it's $100. I mean, there's so many other Milwaukee lights. You know, and like I said, guys, area lights, I don't really recommend. They're not lithium ion, I'm talking. They're generally not bright enough. Even my Milwaukee 4400, it's a lot brighter than this one, don't get me wrong. But I like the rocket lights, you know, direct lights that they have. You know, obviously some of the smaller lights like the Rover and stuff like that. But area lights are kind of tough. You know, DeWalt has it. And it's a really nice light, guys. But a lot of complaints on it. You know, it's that stackable one there. But all right, let's try to see if this 9 fits. All right, we got it. All right, so your 9 amp hour battery will fit. That is the cat's meow. And this is probably going to be, I don't think the 12 is going to get in there. But, awesome. Now, obviously, this thing isn't charged. That's why it's blinking here. But as I lower it, it shouldn't blink. But yeah, this will run for a long time at this. I think this is the lowest. I know. That's what stinks about it. When you turn it on, it automatically goes to its brightest. But, you know, this is the lowest setting, and it's not bad. I forget what it puts out. You know, obviously I have a video on this somewhere. You could check it out. But, make a long story short, it fits on the hybrid Ridgid area light. Okay. Let's take her out. Now, like I said, very nice for this, but for what I really want it for, and you guys know, now we know it's going to work on the miter saw, because with the miter saw, there's really nothing blocking it. So that's, you guys know, the 7 1/4, they don't make it anymore. There was a lot of stuff. I've been talking about it for 2 months with that freaking Ridgid 7 1/4. People still get comments on it. What happened to it? Somebody talked to straight to Ridgid, and they said it's no longer in production. 5-star reviews from everybody. You can go look at Home Depot. The guys who reviewed it love it. I have no idea what happened. Maybe it has something to do with Milwaukee, and they're 7.25. All right, now the most powerful vac on the market, lithium ion. We did tests after test of this Ridgid against the Milwaukee. Now, and you got to remember, a 3-gallon versus the Milwaukee, and I think the DeWalt is also a 2-gallon. There's a new Bosch out that I really want to get, but this is a 3-gallon. Now it's the X4, so it's supposed to fit, right? But anyway, it's awesome, guys. And look at this. Ridgid wet dry Vacs. Yeah, now TTI does not make this. They don't make the Vacs. Obviously, some of the plumber stuff. But power-wise, man, and let me tell you, the best attachment ever. This totally kicks the living crap out of the Milwaukee. You know, cleaning your truck out, tight spaces, cars, whatever. This is a great little nozzle here. I love it. But is it going to fit? Now, like I said, this was the main reason that I got to know. I love it. Now, like I said, I recommend the Milwaukee over it only for one real reason. I like the style of it better. This, although very powerful, it's very chintzy. And if you have it, you kind of know what I mean. Again, amazing power. The filters, this Ridgid filter, I'll show you real quick. I don't really want to, but I will. But this filter, you can use any Ridgid filter will work with this filter. I mean, oh boy. Now I got a real mess here. But the ones that are on sale right now at Home Depot, I kind of went over them. All your Ridgid shop vac guys, this will take the same one. So, replacing your filter. Now, with my Milwaukee, I don't even have a filter in it. I ripped it out. I'm probably, once this goes bad, like my Milwaukee did, I'm just not going to have a filter in here. I don't need a filter. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a filter either. But look now, see? But that's a good thing about it. But again, it doesn't have the nice build of it. Like I said, what I told people is if you want pure power, go with it. Now, this is hard to get too. Someone commented, I want to say probably 3 weeks ago, and they saw my video with this, and they were asking, hey, you know, what's up with it? I've been trying to find it on Home Depot. I don't know if they still make this either, to be honest with you. Now, it usually is like $99. I got this for like $69. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know if it's still made. If someone wants to go check that out, that would be the cats. Alright, but the real question is, will the battery fit? Alright, and it even tells you what type, VF3500. Now, even if it doesn't fit, which I think it will, you could still, now I'm saying it doesn't fit as if I can't close this. I mean, you could rip this right off. You really don't need this here. Excuse me, this part. So, these are just a couple of the tools that you would want to use this for. But again, it fits. Alright, so Ridgid did a pretty good job with this. You know, I don't really know of any other tools that this really wouldn't fit. If you have the 9, and if there's a Ridgid tool going back to maybe the X3s or the X4s. Now, this says 100% capable with all Ridgid 18-volt batteries, all Ridgid 18-volt tools. So, but that's I mean, this is a reason to get that. If you love the vac, if you love some of their lights, the miter saw the 7 1/4 inch with this 9, you'll be chopping wood, oh, till the cows come home, babe. Because I'll tell you, with the 5, it's amazing. So yeah, that's true. Very true. And tonight, people, we're gonna do the final giveaway product or prize. And like I said, it's a smorgasbord of stuff, but I think you'll like it. You see, I gotta clean this for tonight's show now, for tonight's special program. But use mine to suck up glass after some kids shot out back windows of my van last week. Worked great. Oh yeah, it's a really good. We did Blaine. I had during the compare. I did the Milwaukee versus the Ridgid, and I don't know what I had. I did like a suction test, and the Ridgid sucked up. It was carrying this. I don't remember what it was, but as soon as the Milwaukee, bloop, it won't even pick it up. The suction is just so much better with the Ridgid. And you got that 3-gallon, which is it's a full gallon. I don't know if they still make it, though. I know people. Richard Garner's waiting for a Ryobi heated jacket. I don't know if that's going to happen. Oh, yeah. My man 94 GT go check out his Instagram. He did a nice little video, a nice little short on his experience with his new Milwaukee Axis heated vest. I guess he had issues maybe a week or two into owning it, and he called Milwaukee, and I think they're sending him a brand new one. I could suck up small animals with my Ridgid. There you go, buddy. Yeah, it's real nice. Hold mine, everyone, just fortification. Can you please check the circular saw? Sure. Oh, I don't know if I can. I think I can. Where the hell is my Ridgid? I've been using the Milwaukee a lot lately. And you guys know I like the Ridgid. I don't know where she is. I don't see why it wouldn't fit the Ridgid, to be honest. I mean, the circular saw. Since I got my Milwaukee here, and it connects nicely to my beautiful Milwaukee pack-out system. But this is what, it's kind of set up the same way. I mean, I haven't put my 12 on here yet, because, again, the 12 is something, and even with the 9, guys, I mean, check the circular saw. You don't really want to be putting this on a circular saw. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's definitely one of the tools, the circular saw and the recip. It definitely makes sense to use the 9. But I'm talking about if you got a couple 4s, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing with Ridgid. The batteries are just humongous. The Milwaukee 5 amp hour battery, I tell you, it's like so compact, light, that when you put it on some of these tools, it's the same size as the 4. It's really the same size of the 3. The difference between the 5 and the 4 Ridgid battery is a pretty big difference. If I had a 4, I can show you. I don't know where it is, but that's one of the downsides. Now, again, they keep them not as tall, but they're longer. And then, you could start, you might have issues maybe, but I don't think you would have an issue with the circular saw. Again, most circular saws, I don't know where the hell it is, but I wanted to test 2 tools that you would actually absolutely use it for. I didn't want to go too crazy. But, yeah, that's about it, people. So, again, if you're in Ridgid's platform, $89, guys, is a no-brainer. You don't have to commit to 2 batteries, which is, $200. You don't have to buy, now listen, that one deal that they were doing where you got the charger, 1 9, and a free tool. You know, you can get the octane recip. Not a bad deal. But again, if you don't really plan on getting any of those tools, again, maybe you really love your vac or you really love your miter saw. $89, man. Not bad. But this is now, people have asked, I got a lot of, they're coming out with a 12. I think everybody, we waited over 2 years for this. So I don't know. I would be a little hard pressed. Now, obviously, if you're asking me if they ever will come out with a 12, I think they will. Because everybody's battery obsessed, man. We want bigger. Walk into the restroom. Boom, 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 boom. I have an itch. I can't. Ooh, Raptor crazy. How long is the charge? It's a good question. Yeah, let's. Well, I'm gonna charge it on their best charger. This is the one I kind of got hanging here. Actually, their main charger. I have one of them in my bedroom. I'm gonna put that on there, and we'll see. I would honestly say you're looking at close to 2 hours to probably charge this. Probably between an hour and 30, say 90 minutes to 120 minutes. I'm so actually surprised one of you guys don't know the answer to that. Now, somebody tell me what the answer is. Tommy R, what's up, brother? Smoking Sheba. Ruben. Ruben's in the house. First live. All right, Tommy R, man. Good to have you. God bless America. Sean Roy. I just buy Makita. Yeah, we need Makita to come out with a 9, brother. I just weird. Yeah, so 94. Check out his channel. He has a great little video on it. Kind of goes over his whole experience with everything. And I hate putting 5. And yeah, then perfect example. The impacts. That's why you hear me go nuts about these compact batteries. That new DeWalt 3 amp hour compact. the 3 amp hour Milwaukee 12 volt. It's just, the major difference between a lot of these tools now are everything that's getting updated. Obviously, most of the tools are going to have a power increase. Sometimes not. Half of the time they have the same exact power as the one that preceded it. But what you're seeing is they're more compact, they're lighter, so you want to keep, an impact, you're using it all day, or a hammer drill. You don't want to be sticking, like I said, with Milwaukee and DeWalt, there's really no difference. I mean, a little bit weight difference. I mean, very, very little. But going from these Ridgid 5s to a 2 is like, night and day. But, you don't really want to be putting this on a hammer drill. You're just going to add so much weight to it. I should weigh this, but someone's going to know the exact weight. Someone in the comment section put the exact weight and charge time, and we'll have a terrific day. Download the app. It'll let you know. Yep, Joe White. Yeah, I talked about that in the beginning. I don't know. It's a great feature, guys. Like I said, I did a video on it. Joe White, going over it, how simple it is to set it up, and all the good features of it. This will actually beep, 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 beep if you kind of lost it. You don't know where you placed it. It's cool, and I think it's an app much like the Milwaukee app. Now, with my One Key app, I don't even have the app downloaded. But when I need it, I just download the app and I'm all registered. I sign in and you're ready to go. That's kind of, I think, what people are doing with the Ridgid. I'm signed up. You guys saw me sign up live during that video. So, but I don't have the app anymore. I deleted it. But if I lose a battery or if something happens, I just download the app again and whammo. 2 pounds, 9 ounces. All right, so, it's under 3 pounds. Yeah, it's definitely heavier than the Milwaukee. But, again, you'd expect it to be, Again, and, I answer a lot of these questions, and you know, commercial, homeowner. All right. Now, that being said, doesn't mean you can't use this commercially or anything like that. But again, they're made different. They're for two different types of, again, you go to a lot of sites around here, you're seeing Ryobi tools all over the place. But, and it's nothing bad. It ain't like I'm bashing Ridgid. I'm just kind of being honest, telling you what, this is $89, right? One of these is $179, right? Now, maybe there's a sale going on now. So it just is what it is. They're made different, and they're for a different consumer. But Darren, yeah, thanks, buddy. 90-minute charge time and 3.2 pounds. Oh, see? Joe White. Joe White says 2 pounds, 9 ounces, and he was just, looks like making that one up. Because Ruben says 90 minutes and 3.2 pounds. So somebody's telling a fib. It's a fib. Then what category is... Oh, didn't I just answer that, EJ? I don't know why you retracted it. My Milwaukee radio is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. All right, Kyle. Yeah, a lot of people, I wasn't going to do a video on that because, again, a lot of these deals I'm putting up, I'm getting them quick. I want to get them out to you. A lot of them are going to sell out. And I didn't have time to kind of do a video, but I was so surprised on how many people got that job site speaker. It was a great deal. It's $129 bare tool. Now, that's when it came out, $129. It's kind of been around $99 to $129. But they were throwing in a charger and a 2 amp hour battery for $79. Ryobi is the same, EJM. Ryobi is the same. It's actually a grade below the Ridgid. You know what I'm saying? You got the homeowner, like top of the line homeowner. Then you got like Ryobi. But I like the Ryobi stuff a little bit better, personally, but Ryobi's for the Amish. Yes, they'd love it too. Very true. Because they just want to use what is cheap to build those freaking, I don't know, they build those heaters. The fireplace heaters. Where I'm at, oh man, we got to go to Pennsylvania. I got to get one of those heaters, man. They're like $200. The Home Depot wants $700. Yeah, the Amish are going to make it. Billy C. But that's about it, people. DeWalt Tough Button. No, Sean, I have it. I don't have that. I don't have that radio. Here's one last look. As you can see, there is definitely a size difference. And obviously a weight difference. I just don't know what it is. But somebody, some great viewer will tell us. One, two, three, four. Catch you later, people.